We are back as we have one more out, and kids get to run the bases in this broadcast. So do apologize if our live stream was cut in the very end. And so far it looks that 2 hours and 54 minutes. We are. So 6-4 our ball game. And for the look in Game 4, we will bring you a replay of tonight's action. So nobody feels like they got left out. But anyway, we're back in live as we continue our live stream here this evening. And yes, I guess the cameras cut off after a little bit, but yeah, we're back on and going. Well, the last batter of the night, Cole Roederer, will call for time. 6-4 RoughRiders in this game. Last of the ninth inning. And that's a strike on them. And the count now 0-1. No balls, one strike. The pitch, that one's going to be lifted high in the air. And that's going to get us in trouble. And that's going to go to third. The relay, and that's the ball game. And Frisco wins Game 4 by a final of 6-4. So what a way this one ends. And Frisco leads by 5, I think. So there we go. We will see what we got here. Yeah, it was a pretty good ball game today, Bob. Yeah, it sure was, John. And gotta say, we hope and pray for more like this. Yeah, for sure. Well, RoughRiders win their 20th. And San Antonio now 15-16. Boy, and gotta say, that was rough around the edges. Well, 10 o'clock at night as we conclude this ball game. And because the broadcast was cut in half, we are going to give a instant replay and highlight reel of this ball game. So hope you guys enjoy in this one. A pretty good night for the RoughRiders as they win it by the 6-4 win. Well, we'll go over in to the MILB first pitch app. And so far we will see what happened. We got Midland at Corpus Christi, and Tulsa at Amarillo, Springfield at Arkansas, and Wichita at Northwest Arkansas. Let's see, it's 6-4. Tulsa leads Amarillo. Let's see, Arkansas, Springfield wins. They're 15th. And I'm guessing we're having another interference. I don't know what is going on, but our broadcast just keeps booting up and stuff. Guess too many on tonight's live stream or on the Wi-Fi router. Well, hopefully we can find out what the problem is. Bob is working on it. Now, Bob, you are a wizard technician, so you know what you're doing. Well, I've worked computers almost my entire life here, John. Well, that's good. Let's see what you could do. Well, I think it's going to work. Hopefully broadcast has not ended like it did. That would be very, very sad if it did. But anyway, yeah, we're still live. Okay, yes, we are. We are doing pretty good. Well, I say RoughRiders win 6-4 tonight. Cameron Cawley was 2 for 4. 2 home runs that led to 4 RBIs. The win goes to Winston Santos and Isaiah Lowe getting the loss for San Antonio. So far, a pretty good night thus far. Springfield beats Arkansas. So now the Travelers and Wichita getting trailed by the Springfield Cardinals. So, got to say, pretty good game on that. So, Springfield is 15-16, and Arkansas is 16-15. So pretty good on that. Bob is getting our Texas League standings. Well, still too late to call there in Amarillo. Midland and Corpus Christi. The Rockhounds win their 17th. So they're pulling ahead of Corpus Christi. Now 10-22. Rockhounds up in second place with getting close to 3.5 games against the Frisco RoughRiders. And so far, Frisco, 2.5 games or 3 against Midland, and now it's 5 games, and San Antonio trailing the 5. But anyway, yep, that is what has happened. Okay, so we got to look at Wichita and Northwest Arkansas. The wind surge. Oh my goodness, look at that. The wind surge take their 17th. So it's 18-13, and Wichita will move up to the second place position, and that'll put Arkansas down to third place. So a pretty good night there at Riverboat Field. Well, our 2 teams, Tulsa and Amarillo. I don't know if Amarillo will lose and Tulsa takes the win. If they do take the win, the Tulsa Drillers will be 14 they'll trail Springfield a game, Arkansas a game and a half, 3.5 against Wichita, and 4.5 against Northwest Arkansas. And so far, pretty good on that as well. Well, anyway, I guess we will wait and see what happens. But evidently been a pretty good day. Well, anyway, we're just going to stand by and wait while they call that game in Amarillo. We can literally go and see what's going on. So anyway, tomorrow evening, our live stream will be late. All right, so it looks like the Sod Poodles are down to their final 2 outs. Tulsa has the lead 6-4. Boy, pretty good in that one. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to celebrate more of my birthday tomorrow. Going to be a pretty nice game day. Corn dogs and Dr. Pepper. Why not? That would be pretty good. And also post-game fireworks tomorrow night. It's going to be a pretty nice evening. Yeah, so our broadcast time, 7:05 tomorrow. Kids are running the bases tonight. A pretty good one. Now 2 games are left. That is tomorrow evening and Sunday. We celebrate Mother's Day. And then it's off to Midland to take on the Midland Rockhounds. Well, 2 down now as another batter goes down on strikes, and that'll be 1 more for the Sod Poodles. I think Tulsa has already won their 14th. So there'll be a game and a half. Well, the Drillers will be a game and a half against Springfield, 2 against Arkansas, 3 against Wichita, and Northwest Arkansas would be a 4. So 4.5 games to clinch the first place position. And so far, we'll see what happens on that. But 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 away. Tulsa Drillers are up 6-4. One more strike to do. That one is high right there, and that's for a ball in the count now, 2-2. looking at Wateridge Field in downtown Amarillo. Tulsa and Amarillo going head to head. Full count now to the leadoff batter Robertson, who bats a .293. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and right there, Tulsa wins it. So 14 against the Sod Poodles, and it's 13-17 for Amarillo. You know, everybody played, and so far that will conclude the Friday night. Oops. That would be the Friday night that we have. And so far, pretty good on that. Well, anyway, tonight we wrap up this broadcast. And this one, pretty good night. Well, for Frisco, 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. And for San Antonio, 4 runs on 17 hits and no errors. Well, gotta say, tonight was a pretty good one, and glad that you guys came in for the rest of this broadcast, and we thank you all for having your Friday night with us. Well, anyway, we'll see you all again tomorrow night at the ball game. So, everybody, have a good night.